open. Hi guys, have you ever in your life listened to the song lyrics and wanted it to try it in your own life? Bruno Mars is suggesting us, leave the door open. But how about this guy? He left his door open and the mosquitoes virtually bite his face off. Or what about this guy's apartment? I know there was a fridge in the corner, not anymore. But at least he got an apartment, left his door open, got robbed blind, probably by the gypsies, but at least he had a home. Unlike many homeless people, and I always feel for them, because in this era of lockdowns, what do the homeless people do? They just listen to the news, oh, is there another lockdown coming? Go and stay home. And they go like, huh? Street is my home. But I cannot stay on the street because we need to be home. So basically the government is asking the homeless people to be on the street and not to be on the street at the same time. I don't know how they can do that. But what I do know is that I'm Andrej and this is Balcony Show.
Welcome to the new episode of the Balcony Show. This is the music, humor, and talk show program. Every time we invite different guests, artists, musicians with different games and challenge. So it's gonna be always a whole new experience for you.
For you guys, what you can take from it, you're going to experience Cambodia through our eyes as expats living here. So it's going to introduce you an entire new world, entire new country to you. And for today's episode, we chose Gypsy Jazz. What's coming up?
So Gypsy Jazz originated by a Romani guitarist, Django Reinhardt. Do you know Django Reinhardt?
Yeah, I know Django. I love him because he was able to play just with 3 fingers. I think it's incredible if you hear the solos and everything.
Yes,
yeah?
It's a very great musician.
So let's hear it from our today's guest, the sound of Gypsy Jazz. Welcome back after the song. That was Swing Gitane, also translated as Swing Gypsy. And now it's my pleasure to welcome our two lovely guests that were playing this song. And welcome Sharon, all the way from Hong Kong, and Stan, all the way from Slovenia. Thanks for coming to the show, guys. The purpose of this show is to introduce Cambodia to the expats around the world who don't have this experience. So maybe you can tell me first how you ended up in Cambodia. How about you, Stan?
Oh, I lived in Thailand before. And then is the next logical step, it's Cambodia.
Why is Cambodia the next logical step after Thailand? Better girly bars?
No, it's just, I like Cambodia. I met Eamon in Chiang Mai, and then he moved to Phnom Penh, and he never came back, so I thought, yeah, must be a good place.
And how about you, Sharon?
I came to Cambodia in 2019 with a Gypsy jazz band based in Phnom Penh, which they actually came to Hong Kong that year and invited me to come play a few gigs with them. And then I fell in love with this place, so I moved here this year.
So how's your feeling like coming from such a different place to a country like Cambodia? Maybe Sharon, what was the thing that struck you the most coming here?
It's a bit of cultural shock when I first arrived here, and I found it very, this city is very raw. It's still developing, so it's very different from Hong Kong. And I also found people, they have a lot of patience when talking to you. And also the tuk-tuk driver, they are very much more easygoing than the Hong Kong drivers. And all these experiences actually attract me to stay here.
What kind of ways you find better than Hong Kong?
Actually, there is a lot of pros and cons living in both places. So I think I'd like to experience something drastically different from Hong Kong here.
Apartments are bigger here.
Yeah, it's so big. So big.
You don't live in a shoebox
Yeah.
for $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
How about you, Stan? Like, what struck you the most about Cambodia coming?
I don't know, every time when I move to another country, I try to forget what was. I don't miss what was.
You also
good.
forget the shoes?
Yes, I forget the shoes in Thailand. You don't need shoes in Cambodia, it's warm.
You just live like a gypsy.
You just have to be careful about the snakes.
But maybe it was the gypsies that got your shoes in the end, no?
Yeah. So I don't ever look back what I miss from my country, what I miss from Thailand. I always concentrate what is good here. So what I find good here is the people, the warm, nice people, less stress, so less bureaucratic stuff. It's a vibrant city and it's warm. There's no snow here.
Yeah, I also love
I hate
Cambodia.
snow.
Cambodia is this interesting vibe of like, it's actually quite a big city, it's like 2.5 million people, but it has a vibe of a village somehow, you know? It doesn't have this fast-paced life. I think Hong Kong is like super fast-paced. I was in Singapore and it's like also quite crazy over there. And I would like to know one more thing. Like you guys are gypsy jazz musicians. So how come you ended up in jazz, Stan?
I'm not gypsy jazz guitarist, I'm just musician. And then I just leave shoes out and then I'm gypsy jazz musician.
You just do it. As it comes.
If you play with a gypsy jazz guitarists, then you can sound like gypsy jazz, yeah? But if I would play with another guy who plays exactly same like me, maybe we wouldn't sound gypsy anymore, yeah? So I was lucky to meet Eamon and Daniel, the French guy in Chiang Mai, and then they somehow introduced me to gypsy jazz. Because before I just heard it on the radio, but then I realized that it's more behind. It's not just play the music, it's also a way of life.
What do you like about the gypsy jazz? What kind of drives you into it?
I like the melodies. Yeah, they're more touchy. They're quite and the style, yeah.
And for you, Sharon, what was your journey to end up with the jazz and gypsy jazz in particular?
Originally, I came from a classical music background. In Hong Kong, I took some exams progressively since I started learning violin. And then at some point, I was at a diploma level exam from Trinity College, something like that. That enables me to teach students. That also enabled me to practice difficult technical pieces from the classical music. And then I found, okay, is there something else I can work on? So I switched to different other types of music. And then I found jazz is quite interesting to me. And gypsy jazz is the only jazz music that features a violin in a important role position. And the funny thing is, in gypsy jazz, they tend to play melancholy melodies in a very fast way that interests me. I also research a little bit on the background of gypsies. They live in caravans.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were traveling around.
Yeah. And I like this concept, traveling around and playing music and make a living.
I think the part of gypsy jazz, same as a flamenco, yeah? You have to put emotions behind, yeah? You have to live that life, I think, yeah? It's not like you can be, I don't know, you are, pharmacy seller, you come home, you play a little bit blues, a little bit jazz. But I think behind gypsy jazz and flamenco, it's a lot more. It's more like way of life, way of.
I feel the same when I see like the gypsy people. By their nature, they're like nomadic. They like to travel around.
Yeah.
I feel like they think like the next day, maybe the next evening, not even that, So they just like live for the moment, moment, and that's why they can enjoy it so much. And I know that Stan, that your surname is Paleco, but it's not your real surname. And I think there's some story behind it.
Paleco means in language of Karen. Karen is hill tribe in the north of the Thailand. Mm-hmm. And my girlfriend was Karen. So when I went to visit her family, they laughed at my hair, yeah? And they showed me like Paleco. And what means in language of Karen means no hair.
Oh my God, so your girlfriend from North Thailand, like a hillbilly girl?
Yeah, I learn a lot from, they're real gypsies. They don't plan, they live from day to day. They're natural,
So they're like, Thailand also has gypsies.
What I loved, they don't hide their real emotions yet, because we Western, we lost that long time ago, I can smile in your face, but I think like...
Something different.
Something very bad, yeah?
Yeah.
What the beep, yeah?
And they go like, yeah.
But my girlfriend, when she cried, I knew something wrong. She's sad. And in Western culture already, we laugh, even if we think something like, oh, I want to kill you now.
It's like this fake laugh, just for the sake of it.
That's a good saying that laughing is the most elegant way to show opponent your teeth.
I feel like the Cambodian people has the same vibe.
Yeah.
They're like very honest. Sometimes they're strikingly honest to our like Western standards. Like some things you wouldn't say. Sometimes it's just like it's so nice. It gives such a good feeling, that you can like really connect because they are like an open book. Yeah, I think this is something that we could bring back to the West, And maybe if something comes to your mind, do you have any funny story with Cambodia that happened to you that your mind just stopped?
Linguistically, I'd like to analyze how Cambodians speak English. Yeah, they actually speak English more like a Chinese sense. So for example, if you buy groceries and you ask a guy, do you have this noodle? And then they would normally say, if they have no stocks, they would say no have. So actually, no have is in English is not in a good grammar.
Definitely not.
Yeah. But in Chinese, it makes a lot of sense. In Chinese, we do say no have, 沒有.
You have to say car blue or beer 5, yeah?
Beer 5.
Oh yeah. There's first the noun and then the number or the adjective, the color and everything. Yeah,
And that's funny.
Yeah, because I'm learning a bit of the Khmer language, and that's how they use it in their language. Like the word order is different than from English.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, now we have the next song. The next song is After You're Gone. Just like my co-host, that's nowhere to be found. I hope the gypsies don't go there. Do gypsies really steal stuff? No.
They do.
Oh, really?
But in my village, they usually say, never steal in your own village.
Of course.
Never shit in your own bed. So why did you prepare the song After You've Gone?
The lyrics is sad and the melody is very joyful and in a very joyful up tempo.
I think it's a happy song.
Please tell me more. Please.
She's gone and now we can party.
Let's see if she's come back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
After you've gone and let me cry. After you've gone, there's no denying. You seem blue, you feel sad. You miss the dearest pal you ever had. There'll come a times, now don't forget it. There'll come a times when you regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine. You want me only after you've gone, after you've gone away. Dum ba da dee da dee dee ba bit dee da dee dee doo ba. Shun dee da ba ba dee dee doo ba bit dee 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 dee. There'll come a times, now don't forget it. There'll come a times when you regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine. You want me only after you've gone, after you've gone away. After you've gone, after you've gone away.
And we're back. I'm also happy to have you back in the studio with me, just like the Terminator.
After I'm gone, I'm back.
Now you can start to be afraid, because
What is in that wine glass?
it's
It's
not
supposed
wine.
to be filled with the wine.
Yeah, it's empty.
This is a budget show, come on. In this class here, there are popular songs that you don't know, and your task will be to play them in a gypsy jazz mode. Go.
So I pick. Okay. George Michael, Careless Whisper in Gypsy Jazz style. Can we do that? As I take your hand, lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen, and all it said goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet has got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend,
Ah,
Did we nail that?
that was so cool.
Okay.
Guys, if you're seeing this, I love this version much more than the original one. So
Thank
if
you.
you really
Thank
want
you.
it and you pay us a lot of money, we can do entire album in Gypsy jazz. But now for the next song.
Okay, pick another one. The Beatles, Can't Buy Me Love. Second song in Gypsy jazz.
After you're
roll.
gone. And buy me love.
Love can buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. 'Cause I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love, can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so, can't buy me love. No, no, no.
Whoa, that was something. Oh my God, I'm loving it. I can't wait for the
I'm loving
last
it.
one. I don't
It's-
even want to be the last one, but
So should I pick this one?
please, I can't wait. Go, 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 go.
It will get easier, right?
Oh my God, it's Stevie Wonder. It should be in Braille code. It should be in Braille code. Like, you
Stevie
can just feel it.
Wonder, isn't she lovely? How we gonna do this? Again?
That's just the intro.
Oh, just intro.
It's intro and then you start.
Yeah.
She love me.
Is it?
Huh?
Okay.
And you maybe can feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. I never thought true love would be making one as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely? Made from
Wow,
Okay.
that was totally awesome.
Thank you for the challenge.
I feel like it kind of brings the new life into the old
Yeah.
popular songs, you know?
Yeah.
And then the Gypsy just kind of gives it the extra kick that makes it like vibrant. So when are we releasing the album? When you're ready? Next month or next week? Tomorrow?
We'll see about that.
We see
Right.
if there's demand, guys.
Yeah.
So let us know if you love it.
If you like it, then we
If
make
the
another.
budget is there, everything is possible. Wink, wink.
Anything is possible when you
Please.
have the money.
Please donate. We need the shoes.
And shoes for Stan. Gypsy album and shoes for Stan.
Yes, please.
The number is
Thank
below
you.
somewhere. How did you feel about transforming these songs into jazz music? What was it like from a musician's perspective, Stan?
We practice that.
You're in the show. You're out. Security.
Sorry.
Security.
Sorry.
Please, Sharon.
No asking this guy anymore.
Oh, it's so easy. Yeah. It's very
Wow.
spontaneous.
So easy. Oh my God.
Pro.
People just see that your performance, but nobody knows what's behind that. Yeah, it's years of practicing, years of learning, and
Yeah.
then is on the stage everything looks easy, but it's not.
Thank you very much, guys, for all the beautiful songs. I love them so much. So, for you guys watching, this is the reason why you should subscribe, because we have so much interesting content coming up. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So please subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to
Also, our social media, Facebook, Instagram, follow us and like our page.
Yeah, because we have special content releasing every now and then, and you can only find it if you follow our social media. We have bloopers coming up. We have interesting
extras bonus,
behind the
videos.
scenes, short video, music, funny clips, everything.
And all that.
And all that. And now for the last part, we have a very special song called Joseph Joseph. My band here is growing up, so it will feature another musician from France, Veronique. And if you guys play well, I might even pay you so Stan can buy new shoes.
New shoes.
Can buy
Maybe
me
I can buy
shoes.
also clothes for me.
And I can buy some love.
After you're gone.
So stay tuned and stay classy, Cambodia.
Oh, Joseph, Joseph, won't you make your mind up? It's time I knew just how I stand with you. My heart's no clock that I could stop and wind up each time we make out after being through. So listen, Joseph, Joseph, time is fleeting. In here and there, my hair is three. My mother has a beat, waiting bills I never hear. Oh, Joseph, Joseph, won't you name the day? Oh, Joseph, Joseph, won't you name the day?